Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Minecraft. Today, as you can see, I've stumbled upon a dog that we can tame. He's just a little puppy, all out here on his lonesome, abandoned by his mom and dad. Don't worry puppy, I have bones. Eat the bones. Yes. No, he's my puppy, he's our puppy. We have a dog. We'll have to figure out what we want to name him. But he's so cute, look at the cute puppy. Alright, so today I'm going to do some chopping, and we're going to do some base stuff again to kind of have that set up. And then I'm going to see what all we have to do before we start getting to the end here. Leveling up, obviously, but this, now like I don't have our zombie spawner I can just go sit at. I thought about making the skeleton spawner thing, but I think that's like a chore for like maybe after we beat the game to continue and just to have some like fun stuff. Plus I was looking on the marketplace and there's a lot of like other things you can do with this game. I didn't realize that there were so many different ways, like so many different like packs now that people put up. There's just so much to do, so I figured I'd just chop down some more trees, get a dog, and see where we go from there. I'm in the overworld, so I'm using my diamond tools because I'm not worried about losing them here, so I'm going to try to harvest some of the honey from this hive that we have, but I can't remember if you use the shears or not. They shouldn't be aggressive because I have, sweet. Because I have the fire underneath the hive. You don't want to have it like directly underneath the hive. I think there's like a 1 block distance between the bottom of it, and then you're good with that. So that's good. So now we have honey. Well, we have, I think this is the honeycomb. Yeah, you get the honey. You have to get the last jars for the honey. But I mean, the honeycomb is pretty cool, I suppose. Just add figure. Let me see what we can do with that. Because I was thinking too, if we can get our ghast back to normal size, it doesn't take much to make a harness. It also doesn't take much to make a bundle. To be honest with you, days I could be making bundles and have a better way of storing stuff, but yeah, that's not that much. So I'm gonna try to figure out how we can get our ghast to come back to life. Let's go grab him real fast. Not the one that got burned up. Rest in peace for that guy. There it is. Dried gas. Those ones got super dry. Super dry in the lava. Alright, so let me get to put like a block adjacent to it. I like put them on a pedestal. Do we like wrap them in a glass block and just put a bucket of water on top of them? I don't know how to do it. I can make a sand here. Let me make some glass real fast. I gotta remember where I put everything. I have to remember where I put everything. There's all that. That's what I was looking for. Let's make some glass. So I thought something was wrong with the amount of honeycomb I got from those bees. Look, went here and it went on top of the tree. Oh, it went in there. I'm not gonna force that one. Also, look how silly this tree looks. Because I don't know where this tree ends or where that one starts. So it's just staying there. Anyway, I figured I'd move the ghast out here. I have this whole extra pen. We might as well put it to use. So let me put this here and make my water source. And then I don't know, just like pour water on it. Oh. Okay, well, there we go. Look at that. I imagine over time he's just gonna drink the water. I mean, suck the water in until he's better. Anyway, whatever. We have work to do. Let's go make sure that we have the ability to create our saddle when necessary. We just need leather, glass, and some wool. I got that. I used all my leather from books, didn't I? I'll make them have... replenish the stock. We're gonna replenish the stock. Nope. So it is going to have to be... No, I don't have any. Okay. Fine. Oh. You know what I was gonna say. Okay, so let me... I'm gonna try to stick to like a 1 diamond tool policy for now. Cannot afford to lose anymore. What? 2 diamonds? It's definitely not enough to not enough to replace any tools in my list. It was like a diamond shovel that I'd lose, which in that case it's not a big deal. Oh, hang on. Oh. Wow. Take a look at this. This beauty. Alright, so let's just go ahead and mine. I don't know if you get more of a yield if you use the hoe or not, to be honest with you. I've never really put them side by side to compare, but I imagine you probably would. I mean, you're using the right tool for the job. Which it literally says to do. I would have full inventory. Yet again. Look at that. Okay, let's see what I can put down here. We have our potatoes. And we're going to put down our carrots. Might even have enough potatoes left over to, like, make some hard boiled. I'm gonna make some hard boiled potatoes. That's not what I meant. I'm probably gonna have enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Beaver seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one right there. This is getting here, which is good because after all this is done, I have a plan for all this. Eventually, I said I was going to expand all of this and kind of just have it more than just a starter farm, and I'm still going to do that. Alright, let me put my seeds down. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I still have to get the other door for that. I kind of hadn't done that yet. Alright, so let me... Here's my wheat. Come here, cows. Who's hungry? Who's hungry, sheepy? You too, come on. There we go. I want all of the sheepy babies. And all of the cow babies, too. There we go. Who's hungry? Here you go, baby. You can have some, too. Alright. Let me... Come here, chickens. Here, you eat some, you eat some, you eat some, you eat some. Everybody gets a little bit of food today. There we go. Beautiful. Doggo's doing fine. He's just chilling out. That's good. That's exactly what we want. Come down here. Go there. Oh, I gotta grab my glass. I don't have any room for anything anymore. So many projects going on at once. Your inventory just kind of gets all clustered, and then you're struggling to find places to put stuff. Okay, so maybe down here now. I got that. There we go. Give me those. So what I'm thinking is, and I started to clear this room out, really, just for the cobblestone. I want to make this room into something. I just don't know what yet. I'm going to try to figure something out with this. So I definitely want to put glass up here, though. I think it'd be kind of cool to keep this wide open, because for some reason, a lot of mobs like to spawn in there, and I think it's really cool. Kind of see how the other side lives, you know, for a moment in time. And actually, what you can do is you can make these into glass panes and do that, which I probably will, but I'm not going to do that right now. And actually, I could be using the glass for much more important things. Like, we have a whole base that we have to finish, but I want to make this saddle. Now I just need the leather. Which I'm going to wait for now that I think about it, because there's cows. I'm going to let the cows build up a little bit before I do that. I have time to wait. The gas has to expand anyway, so let's just put that stuff. That, and that. And we'll figure everything else out as time goes. Do I have any of those on there? No, I don't. Okay. So, that being said, now we have some logs we can use. I'm going to start... I kind of shortened the tower. I didn't want a huge tower. I thought it kind of looked silly, so I chopped it down just a little bit. And it's incredibly blocky. I understand that. It's very, 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 very hideous. It'll do the job, but it's not the best looking. I was going to use a lot of the blocks that we found in the nether that one day, and then obviously stuff happened, and that didn't work out. So now I'm kind of just going to use the cobblestone, and we'll see what happens from there. I wanted to have the tower still, though. I think the tower is pretty cool. So I wanted to make sure I added that in. Okay, there we go. We got some wood, so we're just going to start making the ceiling. We're going to go one higher than the lowest point there. That should level me. Yeah, that should put me one beneath the top of my roost there. Oh. I wonder if he's doing anything. At least we can keep an eye on him over there. It's kind of cool, though. Like, bring a ghast back to life. Didn't think I was going to ever do that. The achievement pops for this game are incredibly loud. I apologize. That was incredibly loud. I'm just going to keep on working on our roof here. And then I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with the inside of the... So originally I wasn't going to make this like one giant castle type of thing. But the way that I saw it, I was like, I might as well. After the nether events, it's kind of like... It was kind of nice, I think, to have a little place to call your own, so... Plus, it allows me to build pretty good. I hope that our fortress isn't too far away. To get to the end, I mean. I really hope that that's, like, not, like, halfway across the world, which it probably will be. I decided I'm going to keep this. I think it's kind of cool. It's an homage to when we first started out. It looks like he's already getting bigger, doesn't it? To go check him out. Look at the sheep going to town, eating all the grass. Look at the cows. Man, there's not enough grass in there. I'm going to have to start making bone meal and, like, making it look more lived in out there. A little beautification will look pretty cool. Okay. Let me grab this again. Let's pop this back in here. I think it's probably everything I need there. Man, could you imagine if I made it out with all those pickaxes that we got? Ah, that would have been so cool. That would have been freaking awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and break that. I don't ever typically go for the bigger windows here, but I think I'm going to try to go for like a bigger. I'm going to put some wood there too to kind of make it look nice. But I'm going to put the glass window in there. Let me go ahead and change some of that up. As I said when I first started playing this, I really like the original texture of glass by itself, like the big glass block. I like how blocky it is. I like how it's just kind of... It reminds me of like when this game was like still like new, but there's something about the way the panes look too that I can't get over how they look, and I like to have the panes too. Plus, I kind of like to have the natural setting of the light coming in. I think it looks very nice. So, not every one of them is going to be wide open like that window, but some of them definitely will be. And there's also some of them around the outside that I would like to have Like, see, this one doesn't really make sense to have a nice window there, because it's kind of just running into that anyway. But I want to have... Is there any way can I put a window in here? I can't. Ah, look at that. There we go. Two normal windows. Okay, let me see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see here. I don't want this to all be like cobblestone and stuff, so I'm trying to like come up with a fancy way to connect it all and make it look nice. I think that looks pretty cool. It's half the fun of this game is designing stuff. Okay, that's cool. Do we want to try it on this side too, or do we think one side's fine? I think one side for now should be okay, because I already have a window facing out that way. Let's go upstairs and see what needs to be done up here. Yeah, I know, I'll have to make more glass. It's fine, I'm not really worried about that. Let me chop some wood here. Actually, we'll leave the upstairs alone for now. Reason being, I don't know what I'm going to do up here yet. I don't know if I'm going to make like an armory up here or a bedroom and a fake bathroom. I don't know what I'm going to do. Plus, I have all this other stuff for us to do now. Here, I'm going to try to add some texture variation by just adding in some wood. And I wanted to use a darker wood, but I don't have enough of it to, like, within Grasp to do anything cool like that with it, so I'm just gonna do this instead. I'm gonna use some of this wood to kind of give it some texture. I gotta make sure I run it long ways to match. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna do that. I'm so excited to see what this looks like from the outside. This tower is going to have, the top level is going to be kind of like the lookout spot. That's where I'm going to kind of have like the top part of it. Obviously, where we look out, and I think that's going to look pretty cool. On to the job, and I'm trying to think here if I put wood there, if that's going to look, I don't think it'll look too stupid. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll all be okay. That there. There. Of course, I ran out of glass. All I have to do is go get more. It's not like glass is hard to find. You know, I mean, glass is hard to find as a full block, but sand, you know what I mean. Anyway, so let's take a quick look. Let's go check our ghast. He's smiling now. Look at his little smile. He's got a smile on his face. Oh my god. We're gonna have a full freaking grown ghast. Hello, bees. I was worried the other day because I came out here and instead of seeing all the bees that typically fly around, I only saw like the baby bee. And I was like, oh no. They're still in there. They just kind of buzz around. I need more wildflowers instead of just that one flower. I think that one flower. I had to share it. Let me grab some of that stuff real fast. Let me put these over here too. There we go. There's a flower for each of them. Alright, let's take a look. You kind of got to sneak. There we go. I think that looks better. I mean, it's going to look kind of silly no matter what, because I did use so much cobblestone, but it's better than what it could have been, I think. Maybe I could even go around and put some wood accents around it. I think that would look pretty cool. See, like I said, I have some spruce. I don't have a lot of spruce now. Yeah, I'm just going to let that all go. Gardens replanted. Here's what I can do. I can go up here. Go here. I'm gonna put this back in here. I have to figure out a layout for the enchanting room. And you can move this around, thankfully. So, because I have a feeling it's not going to work. So, originally, for some reason, I thought it'd be okay just to have this whole basement as a nether room and an enchanting room. And have, like, the enchanting room off to the side in that little nook. I kind of like the nether portal being there. Even though it's not, like, in the best opportune spot. So, maybe we'll put, like, this down in, like, here. You see where you come down. That should be level on all sides. Right, there should be 1, 2 over there. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta go this whole wall out still. But this will still be level with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this. That books space. Something like that. And maybe instead of this, I can make like a little spiral staircase coming down here. And then this will be surrounded by the bookshelves, obviously. So I like that idea. And then this thing, this silly chest that's up here floating in the air. And I can't take anything really out of. Okay, so there's that. I'm just trying to check off some busy work. Really, that's what some of these episodes are, just busy work. And some things that I try to do a little differently. Let's take a little look here now. I like it. I do like it. I think some of these wood fences would do good with a upgrade to cobblestone, just here and there to sprinkle it in. But I think it looks pretty good. Oh, does it hurt? Oh no. Look at it, it's so happy. Oh my god, wait a minute. Don't fly away. Hang on. I didn't think this was gonna work. Hold on. I need my. There it is. It won't like fly away, will it? I don't care about the mushrooms. Like, will it stay in the general area, or will it try to fly away? Come here. Come here, Ghastly. Oh my god, it's so cute. Can you, like, stay here for a while? Just kind of float around this area. I don't want you to fly away. Oh my god, we have our own ghast. Let me go ahead and empty that out. Wow. What do we give it now? Does it need snacks? I don't know. I've never raised a ghast before. It sounds like it's happy and sad at the same time. I'll definitely have to consult something to figure out what we're doing with that, but it's pretty cool. Okay, we'll put that back in there. Could probably do a little dump here, do a little bit of organizational stuff, and maybe make some doors finally. Definitely been needing some doors. Yep, doors sound good to me. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. This series has been going on. It's been going on for a while. There's been a few episodes more than I thought I would make, but it's been fun so far, and I don't regret any of it. So, you know what? It's been fun, for sure. And we have a lot more to go, and eventually I want to turn all this into something extraordinary and have little cities here and there. I'd like to expand the world out that I'm playing in. So, I hope you'll stick along. You'll hang out, watch them on occasion, maybe keep them playing in the background. But I appreciate all the support, even if it's a like. You know, definitely a subscribe would help out a lot too. Just kind of gauge viewers' interest in what I'm doing here. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.